The holiday travel rush is coming, and this year, there's a new threat that could turn your family trip into a nightmare. The US government shutdown isn't just politics. It's already grounding planes, delaying flights, and stretching TSA lines to the breaking point. Even if Congress strikes a deal soon, the damage is already being felt at airports nationwide. So before you book that Christmas or Thanksgiving flight, here's exactly what's happening, how it could affect you, and what you can still do to protect your holiday travel plans. Let's start with what's actually going on. The US government shutdown has hit the FAA and TSA, the two agencies that literally keep America flying. Over 50,000 TSA officers and 15,000 FAA employees, including air traffic controllers, are either working without pay or have been temporarily furloughed. That means fewer controllers in towers, fewer security lanes open at checkpoints, and fewer people inspecting planes before takeoff. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg even warned that if the shutdown drags on, parts of U.S. airspace could literally have to close. Some airlines are already cutting schedules by up to 20% to avoid chaos from staffing gaps. And while it might sound temporary, every day this continues adds more pressure to a system already stretched thin. The result? Cancellations are stacking up, and passengers are the ones paying the price. So what does this actually mean for you, the traveler trying to get home for the holidays? First, expect long lines. TSA officers are showing up, but morale is low, and fewer open lanes mean slower movement through security. At big hubs like Atlanta, Chicago O'Hare, and Newark, wait times are already hitting 45 minutes. And that's before Thanksgiving week even begins. Second, delays and cancellations. According to flight tracking data, over 2,700 flights were canceled or delayed nationwide last week alone. Airlines are warning passengers to expect unpredictable disruptions, especially on connecting routes. And third, maintenance and safety checks are slowing down. Because FAA safety inspectors are on limited duty, even small technical issues can sideline an aircraft longer than usual. Put it all together, and you get one ugly picture. Fewer staff, longer lines, slower flights, and the most stressful holiday airport experience in years. Now let's talk geography, because not all airports are feeling the pain equally. The hardest hit locations so far are the nation's busiest hubs: Atlanta, where air traffic controllers are working double shifts; Chicago O'Hare, already reporting chronic gate delays; Newark, with heavy congestion and long customs lines. Smaller airports are affected too, but in different ways. When one big hub gets backed up, it cascades down to every regional airport in the network. So even if you're flying from Des Moines or Raleigh, your plane might still be delayed because of a traffic jam in Chicago. And here's the part most people don't realize. International travel can also take a hit. While customs and border protection agents are still working, staff shortages mean longer re-entry lines for U.S. citizens coming home. If you've got a connecting flight after landing, you could easily miss it just waiting to clear customs. Bottom line, every link in the chain is under pressure. So expect slowdowns, even if your airline claims everything's running on time. All right, let's switch gears to what you can actually do about this. Here are the smartest moves seasoned travelers are using right now. Number 1. Arrive earlier than you think you need to. TSA and most major airports are advising at least 2 hours before domestic and 3 hours before international flights. If you're traveling out of a major hub, add another 30 minutes for good measure. Number 2. Always pick early morning flights. They're the least likely to be canceled or delayed since crew schedules and aircraft rotations are fresh at the start of the day. Number 3. Avoid tight connections. That 40-minute layover might look convenient, but right now it's a gamble. If you can, book itineraries with at least 90 minutes between flights. Number 4. Use your airline's mobile app. Enable notifications for gate changes, cancellations, and rebook options. Apps like Delta, United, and American now push real-time alerts faster than email or text. And finally, know your rights. If your flight is delayed more than 3 hours or canceled, you may be entitled to meal vouchers, hotel stays, or full refunds. Each airline's policy is different, so check their customer service plan section online. Being prepared doesn't eliminate the risk, but it gives you the power to stay one step ahead. Let's face it, sometimes the system just melts down. So here's how to protect yourself when it does. Step 1. Book flexible fares. Choose tickets that can be changed without heavy fees. Many airlines still allow free date changes within 24 hours of booking. Step 2. Consider travel insurance. It's not just for lost luggage. Some policies will reimburse hotel nights or missed connections caused by government shutdown delays. Step 3. Have a plan B. Know the alternate airports within driving distance. If your main hub is jammed, you can reroute to another city and grab a rental car. Step 4. Monitor the situation daily. Airlines are adjusting schedules in real time, and the FAA publishes daily operational updates online. If Congress resolves the shutdown, things could improve quickly, but if not, conditions can change overnight. Stay informed, stay flexible, and you'll save yourself a ton of holiday stress. The truth is, most travelers won't prepare for this. They'll show up to the airport, coffee in hand, and wonder why the line stretches to the parking garage. But not you. You watch this video. You know what's coming, and how to beat it. So plan ahead, double-check your itinerary, and share this with someone flying home for the holidays. Because when the system's under pressure, knowledge is the ultimate carry-on. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next one. Airports are full of hidden traps, and most travelers have no idea they're walking straight into them. From boarding blunders to security slip-ups that can get you flagged or delayed, these mistakes cost passengers millions of dollars every year. And the worst part? Airlines quietly profit from them. So before your next flight, watch closely. Because these are 10 airport mistakes passengers are still making in 2025, and the one at the end could ruin your entire trip. We all know the rule. Arrive early. And yet, somehow, it's the one mistake people keep making. I've done it too. You underestimate traffic, lose track of time, and suddenly you're that person sprinting through the terminal. When you rush, your stress level spikes. That's when things start going wrong. You misplace your ID, forget your phone, or leave something behind at security. Even worse, you don't have time to double-check where you parked or take a photo of your parking spot. The fix is simple. Aim to arrive 2 hours before domestic flights and 3 hours before international. It might feel early, but having time to grab a coffee beats racing through the terminal in a panic. Rushing ruins your mindset before the trip even begins. This one sounds silly until it happens to you. Every airport in the world has pickpockets and opportunists watching distracted travelers. And your phone? It's their favorite target. Walking through the parking deck or baggage claim with your phone dangling in your hand is an open invitation. Thieves can snatch it in seconds and sell it overseas for a quick profit. Here's my golden rule. Keep your phone zipped away until you've passed security. Once you're in the safe zone, use it freely. Until then, treat it like your passport. Because in 2025, it basically is. Let's talk about those hidden money belts. They sound smart until you hit airport security. You'll hear the officer say, "Nothing in your pockets," and there you are, fumbling with a bulky pouch strapped under your clothes. Security scanners vary by country and technology, but they all have one thing in common. They don't love mystery pouches filled with metal zippers and passports. The smarter move: keep your valuables inside a zipped interior pocket of your personal item bag. Once your boarding pass and ID are scanned, put them away immediately, somewhere secure, out of sight, and hard for anyone to grab. Yes, Even TSA officers have been caught stealing from trays and bags. So make your valuables less accessible. You don't need paranoia, just smart prevention. Here's one that catches even seasoned travelers off guard. Security lines can look short until they suddenly aren't. And during holidays? Forget it. The problem isn't just the crowd, it's the infrequent travelers who don't know what they're doing. They're still learning how to remove laptops, liquids, and belts, slowing everything down for everyone else. Your solution? Assume the worst. Pack your liquids properly in a clear quart-sized bag. Have your electronics ready to pull out. And remember, just because your airport sometimes lets you keep liquids in your bag, doesn't mean today's officer will. Every minute you save in that line could mean the difference between catching your flight and watching it take off without you. I used to pack like I was moving abroad for 6 months. One outfit per day, backup shoes, and a just-in-case sweater. And every time, half of it came home untouched. In 2025, smart travelers go carry-on only, but with strategy. Choose outfits that mix and match and pack 2 pairs of versatile shoes, max. If it doesn't serve at least 2 purposes, it doesn't make the cut. Your suitcase should feel light enough that you can lift it into the overhead bin without help. If it doesn't, you've overpacked. We've all been there, trying to untie sneakers with 15 people sighing behind us in line. Laced shoes are a bottleneck at security. Unless you have TSA pre-check, you'll probably have to remove them. So make life easier. Before you reach the airport, loosen or partially untie your laces. Better yet, travel in slip-ons or zip boots that come off quickly. If you're over 75, good news, you can keep your shoes on entirely. Everyone else? Tie smart, travel faster. I know, goodbyes are emotional. But hey, the airport drop-off curb is not the place for a farewell movie scene. I've been stuck behind couples clinging for 5 minutes while traffic piles up behind them. If you want to talk, use the cell phone lot or the parking deck. Otherwise, keep the goodbye quick, wave, and move on. It's courteous, it keeps traffic flowing, and it saves everyone's sanity. Skipping online check-in is one of those old habits that needs to die. These days, airline apps do everything. Seat selection, boarding passes, even parking reservations. Checking in early gives you key info before you even leave home, like which terminal and gate your flight leaves from, and whether it's on time or delayed. It also saves you from the check-in counter lines that always seem to move at glacial speed. So, take 2 minutes the night before, open your app, and check in. You'll thank yourself when you breeze past the crowds at the terminal. Here's the hard truth. If your suitcase is heavier than you can lift, you're asking for trouble. I love carry-on travel. It keeps you in control. But dragging an unmanageable bag through terminals to save a few dollars isn't worth it. If you struggle to lift it, check it. Many airline credit cards now include one free checked bag anyway. Use it. And if you're worried about lost luggage, pack a small compression cube in your personal item, with a spare shirt, socks, and underwear. That way, even if your suitcase takes a vacation without you, you'll be just fine. Always keep essentials, like medication, chargers, and power banks, in your personal item, never in checked bags. If your battery pack ends up in the cargo hold, it's a fire risk. The last mistake is one that ruins entire trips booking connections with less than an hour to spare. I've made this one, and paid for it. On paper, 50 minutes sounds doable. In reality, it's chaos. It takes 10 to 20 minutes just to deplane, then you're sprinting across terminals or waiting for a tram, all while the next flight is already boarding. Airlines close doors 20 minutes before departure, and once they're closed, they're not reopening them for you. When booking connections, aim for at least 90 minutes domestic and 2 hours international. If something delays you, weather, boarding, a slow passenger, you'll still make it. And yes, Consider travel insurance for missed connections. It's one of the few safety nets that actually makes sense in today's unpredictable travel world. Every traveler learns through mistakes, but the smart ones learn from someone else's. Arrive early, pack light, check in online, and above all, plan buffer time. Air travel in 2025 is smoother than ever if you know what to expect. So use these lessons, fly smarter, and enjoy the journey without the stress. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Jet Set Genius for more travel tips and insider tricks every week. Because the best way to travel smart is to never make the same mistake twice.